Hi, on the Woodpecker today, I'm making a hairdresser organizer. Luise at the office threw this picture at me saying, "Build me something like that." Maybe it was not in that exact tone. I can't say no, because she gave me her father's old compressor and I'm using it almost every day. I begin by making a 3D plan. Right away, I can say that this is a really simple project. This can even be a Christmas project. You can even do like I did and make it while the glue is drying on another project. Next, I plane a plank from my bedroom ceiling to ½ inch. Then I rip it so the V-groove line stays in the middle of the board. When this is done, I cut it in half with a Japanese saw. Now it's short enough so I can cut it to length on the table saw. I cut the 4 sides. Then I cut all the finger joints. At the end, I try to fit, but I know it's a waste of time, because with this jig, it's always perfect. I stick both ends together with double-sided tape, and then I glue the end pattern on top. I sand away the curved shape on the sander. With my planned measurements, I mark the placement of each hole and drill them. Then I mark the stop groove for the back separator on each side piece. I assemble the back with the sides, and with a ruler, I trace the back groove. I make the groove with a series of passes on the table saw. Since both side pieces are stop grooves, I make them by hand. To make sure their depth is okay, I pass a router plane in the grooves. Then, I measure the width between both grooves and I cut the interior separator. Then I can try a dry fit. When I'm satisfied with the way everything fits together, I make roundovers on all the interiors of each hole. Next, I can make the final sanding of all the interior surfaces. I can begin gluing everything together. I start by gluing the separator in the groove of the back only. Then I glue all the finger joints. When I'm finished, I leave this to dry. When the glue is dry, I can fix the error I made when I cut the groove right through the back. I end up with 2 small holes in the fingers. To repair this, I cut a small strip. I cut a small part of it to the right length and then chop it in half. After, I pour a small amount of glue in the holes and on the plugs and seat them in their holes. When this is dry, I sand the exterior of the organizer. I plane the edges flush. Then, I sand the top and bottom straight. I round over all the rest of the corners. Until now, I managed not to goof up too much, but I've just removed the wood under the power bar hole. I'll just say that it's a feature to help with the power bar cord on this side. Now I need to route the rest of the sharp corners. After, I make a round over at the end of a dowel and I cut it to length. Then I glue it in place. When the glue is dry, I wipe a coat of shellac on all the surfaces, so the wood will be sealed and this will give a nice amber color. When the shellac is dry, I can wipe the first coat of varnish. The next morning, I scrub everywhere with an abrasive pad and wipe the second coat. I'll do the same thing for the last coat. Now that the varnish is dry, I can try the power bar. See, this should be screwed here under the organizer. This is the display I made in my bathroom. I know, the wires look all tangled together, but I guess that if this was not over my counter, they would just drop on the wall. Here's Luise's new hairdresser organizer. Thanks, and see you for my next episode of the Woodpecker.